Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon. I am the Mysterious JG. So, we're just kind of doing side questy stuff right now. We got new side quests, we got continuing side quests. There's Kappas to be photographed. At some point I'm just going to dig out a fac and do that. Over here, there's some kind of quest involving a persimmon tree, which has Bobo worried. Because Percy the Persimmon could drop all our items. Surf would be worried too, except he's not watching the series. Again, we've got obviously dragon carts. I'm kind of tempted to go check on this. We got the guy who looks vaguely like Kuwabara from Tenchi from Yu Yu Hakusho. Basically, he just looks like the Ricky Kunio high school delinquent punk type. He's up here with some kind of quest that we kind of like saw the beginning of, and I was like, nah, and we didn't do it yet. And apparently we got some new quests up here in the north of the city. And at some point I can hop in a cab. I realized this while off screening because I had to like lose progress. Itamako. I actually lost a little progress because I did this by mistake and then realized, oh crap, I'm gonna have to go do it on screen, but we can go travel to the hospital. And why would we do that? Well, it's because adorable little girl, Panhandler, her brother is sick, and we were supposed to go bring him a present. Which one is Megumi's brother's room? Shit, I'm lost. I can't navigate through hospitals that aren't a front for murdering old people. Excuse me, can I help you with something? Which I guess in Japanese that is Hano. Yeah, I'm here to visit a kid named Masashi, but I don't know which room he's in. I'm not a sexual predator. Sir, you'll need to check in at the nurse center first, please. Once you've done that, I'll be happy to assist you.
Sorry.
Sure. Sorry, I'm not used to doing these sorts of things.
Yeah.
No, that's quite alright. However, Masashi-kun just fell asleep a moment or two ago, so you may have to wait a bit before he's up again. No, that's fine. I can go wake him up. I don't give a crap. Right. In that case, do you think you could give this to Masashi for me? I don't actually want to meet Masashi. Certainly. I'd be glad to, but don't you want to see him yourself? Yeah, but I don't want to wake him up. Doesn't really feel right just leaving him all this money, though. I'll write a little letter for him. Wait, you're leaving a bunch of cash with this nurse? This is a recipe for disaster. Sorry, but let me write something for him really quick. Yeah, you better hope the nurse doesn't open that thing up.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Get this to him when you can. I'll be sure to do that. Isn't this a little kid? Shouldn't you be giving the money to the parents or something? Yeah, we raised money for the operation because we're the wealthiest man in Yokohama, but we just left it with the nurse. Oh, right. If you would just check in. Yeah, I don't know. Is this going to be a setup for a quest where our money never got to the kid? Or I don't know where this story is going now, but... Anyway, I've been meaning to do that for a while. I just kind of forgot about it. Because I accidentally triggered off camera while grinding for levels in the sewer dungeon. Substory, a generous donation. We won't forget your generosity. Well, I mean, that actually has changed which quests I'm close to, so let's go do whatever quest is hanging out over here next to this restaurant. A fancy restaurant. I don't really want to fight these guys. They might be... No, these are distinctly not new enemies. It's like, oh, that might be like palette swaps. No. They're just higher level enemies we've already dealt with. Well, Shrugler we might not have fought before. Maybe one Hitman is new. It's possible.
Let's go. I got this. Let's go.
I got a cold going on one guy, even if I barely touched him.
You're in it now. You're weak.
You're in it now. You're in being weak.
Take your best shot.
I got like no perfect resist there. Still got 1 damage at one point because level is way too high, but that guy doesn't need to wear a mask. Check him out. He's literally got germs floating up off his body. You don't need a mask. That guy's thugging and bugging and shrugging. It's knocked him right over the path of the car, but he managed to avoid it. And if you'd gotten one more attack, Kasuga, you could have avoided that damage. He did like a 3-swing follow-up attack and only hit 2 of them. I just realized we got an all-boys party here. Guess who just got back today? I don't even remember the next line. The boys are back in town, but they're back in town. My son's going to be 23 this year, but all he does is stay locked up in his room. Maybe I never disciplined him enough. I worked up the courage to send him out to Hello Work today. Oh, I hope he's doing alright. It feels like it's part of a quest, but who knows? Guess it just got back today. That's why you've been away. Something. I'm driving all over crazy. The boys are back in town. I don't know the words. I did not like look them up, and then I don't know them. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy the melody. Oh, okay, yeah, you guys, I advanced your quest. You're even voice acted, that's how happy you are.
Hey, you seem like you're doing better today.
Perhaps it's because I donated lots of money to your kid.
Surgery was a success. We're about to go see him.
No way. That's great news.
Let me come with you. I'm the one who saved his life.
And I have this. It's a letter from someone who helped Makun. I wanted you to hear it too.
Since it's you, obviously.
I think it's amazing how much you cared for and supported each other. This donation isn't much, but please put it toward Masashi-san's...
Save the frames and kill the animals.
Know
Runner's
that there are
choice.
people
Wait,
who
that's
understand
2 different
the
things.
distances you've gone, and that we support you and want your family to be whole again.
So don't screw it up by dying,
Isn't that
kid.
nice? I'm glad we worked so hard.
Yeah.
She is. This is the most heartwarming little quest, though. I mean, she's adorable. We're super nice. Practically a Soapland guy.
Not exactly.
What?
I want to return the favor to those who helped Makun by helping others now.
I'm gonna be a
So,
freeloader
I'm
forever.
going to continue doing donation work.
Oh, yeah? That's
At some
very
point, you want to get an
magnanimous of you.
education?
I'm sure the person who sent that letter'd be happy to hear that.
I know it's you. You broke my heart, Fredo.
Yeah,
I know it's you.
Well, Kasuga-san, thank you again for all that you've done for us.
Anytime. See you around.
Oh, by the way, if I end up in trouble with the wall of muscle, you guys are definitely gonna have to help me out, right? You wrote that letter, didn't you?
Kasuga-san, thank you so much.
Kasuga-san, you spelled his name wrong in that letter, by the way, because I know it was
You're
you.
welcome.
See ya!
And we play as her in the next Yakuza game.
How's that kid grown up since I first met her?
She's definitely a couple of inches
You're
taller.
a good big sister. Take care, Megami.
Aw, that was sweet. Whoa! I can now summon her to attack my enemies? Alright! Actually, that's a fairly common reward for these side quests, is, you just, get new Poundmates, but I wasn't expecting that here. Let's see, are there any more... There's not really any other quests to do while we're down here. I mean, I guess I could go over here and deal with Percy Pringle. We're also right next to a cab, so it's kind of silly for me to not be using the cab, but, you know, we got new enemies on the map. that we could be fighting, so it's not as worthless as it usually is for us to do random encounters on the street.
What do you usually do on your days off?
Well, not to mention we have new people in the party.
I'm actually pretty
Like
fond of
Itachi,
gardening.
we haven't had him for
I've got a
long.
little planter on the porch.
Oh.
Water, fertilizer. Do my best to take care of it. Snack time's the best, knowing you grow the snacks yourself.
Huh, that does sound nice.
Is that really fun, though?
Oh, that okay. So that guy's here.
Wouldn't it be faster to just buy them instead of messing around with all that fertilizer and shit? Sounds like it's more trouble than it's worth, if you ask me.
Fertilizer is.
Harvesting things you grew yourself is special, right, Adachi-san?
No, Zhao's right. My life's a lie.
Probably is faster. What have I been doing with my life?
Adachi-san, don't let this idiot get to you. Keep taking care of your garden.
Speaking of, what's your hobby, Zhao?
Destroying the dreams of others.
Bonsai.
You little...
Womp, 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 womp. That actually was good though. We got a boost with Zhao, who's kind of the last guy that we need to get a boost with, other than Namba, of course. Yeah, it's like, oh, we got all these new characters. Like, oh, and suddenly it's Adachi and Psycho talking, who we've had in the party for forever. First two characters whose affinity we maxed out, as a matter of fact.
Is that windmill powering this place?
Correct.
Is that
We
killing
also have
birds?
solar panels to generate power from sunlight.
Oh, word? Wait, if you're generating power yourselves, why bother stealing it?
Because we're
In addition
assholes.
to living amenities, we also have the monitor room. It requires more power than you'd think, more than we can generate.
There just isn't
That
enough
said,
wind.
We've always dreamed of living completely self-sufficiently.
Self-sufficiently
It'd be nice
spying
to
on the
stop
entire
relying
city.
on anything from the outside.
Wow. Guess even the Komijul's giving it all they got.
Oh my
So
god, Joku
exactly
Braz
how
and
much power do you guys generate on your own?
At the moment, we can run one washing machine.
Wait, you have this many windmills and that's all you
How
guys
many
can do?
windmills have they
It's
got?
unstable. Cloudy skies, days with no wind, then we're at a complete loss of power.
You guys could at least try to get the dryer working too.
Windmills are terrible. They cause cancer. They kill bald eagles. And you wouldn't believe what they do to real estate prices. I'm referencing a very specific person who just deserves to be ridiculed every moment of every day. Guess we'll cultivate while we're here. Got some pine trees and some mysterious fruit, mysterious fruit, mysterious fruit. So I'm just gonna throw down, you know, whatever we have most of, and not bother to use any fertilizer because we're not really paying too much attention to these right now. I suppose I should save just in case this leads to something convoluted, but yeah, I'm gonna save just in case this leads to something convoluted. Justice tempered by mercy. Justice is served. Percy, boss, get me down from here, boss. Hey, the kid's not with you today? Oh no, no! We just had a most adorable little ending with a sweet little girl and... What? No, you're the man from earlier. They're totally about to tell us that girl died, aren't they? Oh, you're the man from earlier.
Hey.
No, she's resting at home. Okay, never mind. Her surgery is soon. She's just not able to go outside as often. Surgery? I'm not familiar with the concept. Explain. Kana-chan, my daughter, was born significantly weaker than most children. You get to school while she does her learning at the hospital. She's been receiving treatment before her upcoming surgery. On days when she was feeling better, we go out for a walk like last time. Despite that, it seems the routine has finally caused her to shut herself in. I had no idea. Does the surgery sound promising? Oh, this game! It's gonna make me all depressed. It's slightly weird that you're like, I guess it's like it's a nice humane thing to do to be talking to the guy and showing interest and concern, but it's also just a little weird uh, if you like seriously don't know the guy. Um, and I had something else I was going to say, and I forgot what it was. So. Well, she's healthy enough to go through with it, but the problem is that she's losing her will to live. Oh no, just like Padme. So many fictional characters die from this, and that certainly complicates things. Her will to live? Well, dude, you have to get her excited about something she can do after the surgery. Yes, one's well-being is often dependent on willpower. Even if the body is doing well, a lack of willpower will eventually drag the body down with it.
Wow.
Right, I guess she's got to want to make it through too, huh? That's the thing about sick people, guys. They don't want to get better. And it's their fault, therefore, that they're sick. That's my observation. That's what I noticed from my cancer surgery a couple years back. I got lucky, but never mind. This is getting way too dark. Um, I was told it would someday just be a distant nightmare I could barely remember, but I still remember kind of clambering around. Use this little walker type thing to assist you with walking, because you got the tubes hooked up to you and shit, and like walking around really slowly. Kind of terrified of how bad it would hurt if I fell over, but I remember that, and I didn't feel like I lacked the willpower to live. But I guess this little girl is a little different. Exactly. I've been trying to do what I can, like taking her outside for walks, but it doesn't seem to be helping. You can see this tree from her home nearby, and each time she looks out the window, it's the same thing. Once that persimmon falls from that tree, my life is over. I'm starting to fear that when the persimmon does fall, her life really will fall with it. I come here whenever I can to check on the persimmon. I hope it doesn't fall before her surgery. Forgive me, O innocent ones. I didn't mean to get you involved in this.
No.
No, I don't mind at all. My name is Shibuya, by the way. And this is my trotmobile.
Yeah.
Nameless. I'm Casca. I swing by this area pretty often too, so I'll keep an eye out on that persimmon. Why don't you just, like, glue it to the tree or something? It's very kind of you. Well, I should be going. You better stay on that branch until our surgery, little fruit, or there will be trouble. This series, they really do, like, there's some weird stuff going, like, it's the most eclectic mix of super weird and super goofy, and then occasionally just, like, pretty heart-wrenching content. And that's a skill in storytelling. That's like a balance. It's not always easy to strike. The goofiness and stuff often serves to allow you to become attached to the characters, and then, like, because if this game was just like having little girls be sick, and if the persimmon falls they die, like right out of the gate, I don't know how well we could get invested in it. But instead it's like, here's a zany quest. Oh, here's Mr. Masochist. His mom is all angry at him, and here's the dominatrix being bullied by other dominatrixes. And that quest is kind of zany. And oh, here's a quest where a guy wants you to rescue his pet. It's not a lobster. It's something. But oh, turns out he wants to eat it. Boo-hoo-hoo. You better go get him a bento box, or he's gonna eat this little critter. And then suddenly it's like little girl with persimmon. Not little girl with persimmon, but little girl whose life is inexplicably tied to a persimmon. Alright, well, we've had the best of upbeat, charming little girl stories. We've had the worst of I have lost the will to live, dying, sick girl stories in this video. Let's just make our way towards whatever's next and call it a video before we start anything else, because I don't know how much more of this I can take. See, if Adachi had a turn there, I could have made him do an area of effect while they were all still gathered together.
Okay.
Man, I only got 2 enemies. I could have sworn I was going to get at least 3 there. Oh, you guys are all burned up, huh? Maybe I can make it better with some ice. See, that was my taunting from Tadachi there. So he was defeated by his cold? Or was he defeated by burning? There's no point attacking that guy. I believe he will be defeated by his own cold. Yeah. Man, I want him to die of his cold. I just want to see if that is actually how it will work. Which is why I'm letting this guy live the turn, so he can be killed by his own cold. Apparently, he didn't have the will to live. Which is why he was struck down by disease. So Dave Chappelle hosted Saturday Night Live earlier this year, and he was only in like 1 or 2 sketches. He was in one really, really funny sketch about like Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben losing their jobs, and like what if there were real people who got fired because of the pandemic. But his opening monologue. I'm getting too. I know I'm too political sometimes in these videos, but what the fuck do I care? I'm in Mott's eyes. You can tune this out if you want to, but he did that whole thing about Donald Trump getting like, basically getting medical care that was like better than like what any normal person would be able to get because he's the president of the United States. And now he came out and that I thought I was going to get like an area of effect thing. But he came out after he was airlifted to a hospital that could easily have been driven to, and got this monoclonal DNA treatment that was not available to your average schmo. Went around posing maskless, and exposing Secret Service agents, blah 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 blah. But then he came out after it was over. He'd gotten the most expensive healthcare in the world, and then he came out and he made this political speech. Or he posed without a mask and told people, don't let COVID dominate your life. And Dave Chappelle's point was this was like equivalent to some guy going up to a bunch of starving homeless people with like a big stack of Big Macs and saying, oh no, I'm sorry, these Big Macs aren't for you, these are all for me. Don't let hunger dominate your life. And I just remembered it because I was thinking about people dying of colds. It's fun. Oh, never mind, I got more time to go in this video, and I thought I misjudged how much time was left in this thing. So okay, we got time to do a little more. Although again, I think if I just get up to this next side quest, I'll this is the group. It's got no new guys in it probably. Yeah, I'm just
Okay, you're in it now.
I'm not encountering any exciting new warriors here.
I got this.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm up.
Let's go back to his tuxedo mask attack.
You're weak. Going in. Right through the heart.
Oh, he got charmed by our tuxedo mask attack.
Don't get cocky.
Again, like no perfect guards. Got one that time with but not in the previous attempt. Much like Zerfina, this guy's trying to drink fluid out of a giant unicorn. That is not what's happening. That is an amusing anecdote that was related to me earlier today. Yep.
Look at me go!
At some point, I need to be paying attention to how many job points that these guys have, because if he gets all the character skills, I probably need to switch him over to something else. It'll be a while. Secret Cocktail doesn't seem that useful, because it could leave you drunk. All it does is recover your own HP, which other people can do that for you. But it's the only character skill he doesn't already have. He's going to learn all the character skills before Ichiban can, just because Ichiban, it's harder for him to become a member of the Kiss Army. While we're here... Actually, you guys, the ladies have learned all their character skills because they don't have as many to learn. Nanba and Zhao will be a little behind. Alright. Don't let hunger dictate your life.
You know, a long time ago, this road was used primarily by men on horseback. You might have even seen some of those fancy white horses.
Oh yeah? Think there might have been a Prince Charming up on one of those?
That bunch of fairy tale nonsense, if you ask me. Then and now.
Wow, you must be really fun at parties.
I want
Bet
fairy
they're
tale
around
princess.
even now. Princes, I mean.
Huh?
A prince on a white horse in modern times would be like, I guess it'd be like a handsome dude rolling through in a fancy foreign car. Slap Jungi Han in a nice car. Instant prince.
You have literally no filter, do you? Oh, now hold on. I don't believe I'm entirely fit to play a prince.
I don't hear you denying the handsome part.
Zing. That was zany as hell, I'm sure. We got a Tojo clan. Zany as hell, I'm sure I say, as though I didn't just hear it for myself. So itchy. So zany. Alright, let's call it a video here. When we come back next time, we'll do more side quests. See you then.